Hello friends and welcome to this week's video. This is going to be a weekly reading vlog, but only kind of because I'm going on vacation on Saturday. So I'm just going to be bringing you guys along for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The reason why I started filming this midway through the week is because I'm currently filming on my new camera that I just received in the mail. For those wondering, I purchased a Canon G7X Mark III. First impressions are really good. I really like it so far, but this video is going to be a test so I can play around with the settings and hopefully have an understanding of how it works before I go on my vacation. Stay tuned for those vlogs because I'm going to be taking you guys with me. A little sneak peek, I'm going on a cruise. I haven't been on a cruise in 5 years or so. It's going to be really exciting, but let me catch you guys up to speed with what I'm currently reading. This is The Last Word by Taylor Adams. This is my first Taylor Adams book, and it's terrifying. I read thriller, mystery, horror books all the time, but this one is absolutely terrifying to me. I didn't know the main plot of this book is like home invasion. And as a girly who lives alone, starting this book at 11 p.m. in the pitch black, cozied up in my bed, was not the smartest move. I'll be the first to tell you that, because the first sentence absolutely gave me the spooks. Literally, the first sentence says, "Sometime after 3 a.m., Emma awakens to see a man standing in the darkened corner of her bedroom." So you can put two and two together on why this was not very smart to read in the middle of the night. Last night I marathoned through a lot of this book. I'm just about at the halfway mark and I'm really interested to see where it's going to go. I think I have an idea of what some of the plot twists might be, but we're going to have to see if I'm right or not, because with still having half of this book left, I'm not sure what else can happen or where the story is going to go. So I hope something crazy ends up happening because I don't want the last half of this book to be drawn out. The first 50% has been amazing, bone-chilling, all of the adjectives. Also, if you're thinking about picking this up, trigger warning for animal harm. Wasn't expecting this going into it, but now you know. I'm thinking I'll check back in tonight after I read a good chunk of this, because tonight is really the only time that I'm going to have left to just sit down and binge read a book. So I am going to take all of the relaxing minutes I can get. I was not paying attention.
Thank you.
Now, if you know me, a Monday, Wednesday, Friday essential is a caramel frappe from McDonald's. Knock McDonald's coffee all you want, but it's pretty good.
Sure. You got good texture.
So I'm going to end up missing baseball pictures with my two teams, so I made a cardboard cutout of myself so they can hold me up. You guys, last night I stayed up until 2 a.m. because I finished reading The Last Word. It's been such a long time since I've had that 5-star thriller feeling, and this book brought back all of those feelings for me. I'm not gonna go into any spoilers, but things you should know. The dog is fine in the end. If you're a fan of drawn out, full circle, well-fleshed endings, this is actually for you, because the amount of time and details that we spend with Emma and the other characters in the end, quality. 3, there's an old man in this book and his name is Deke. All I keep thinking about is this Deeks. So whenever I was reading a scene where this old guy was involved in, I just pictured like an older version of this Deeks. If you don't know, he's from NCIS. So I thought that was silly. Oh yeah! And then I was reading, and in chapter 34, one of the old guy's daughter's name is Alexis. I've been seeing my name everywhere recently in books, and I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but it's just so weird when you're just in the middle of a crazy scene and then he was like, oh yeah, my twins, Alexis and whoever the other daughter was. But I just thought that was so weird. So one of the things I posted on my Bookstagram story was that I guessed the twist in chapter 27 to an extent, and I did, but I didn't guess what the full twist was. Leading up, there's some Easter eggs that you can pick up on that leads you in the right direction, but it didn't take away from the book any because I only partially guessed the twist, and I think that was the author's goal because the way I thought the book was going to go, it went a whole nother direction. The only thing you should take away is to definitely read this book. But if you read that book, you probably shouldn't write any 1-star reviews about it. So I've packed up and since obviously showered, and I have finally thought about what I'm going to do about my reading situation. Since my backpack is pretty full of electronics, I literally have camera, laptop, phone, headphones, all of the goodies, because I know my friends and I will be taking a bunch of pictures, so I'll need my laptop, I'll want to edit, blah blah blah, y'all get the idea. So I don't really have much room for books, but honestly that's okay because I don't think I'm going to have much time for reading. A lot of people go on cruises to relax, but I've never been like that. I'm always running around until the wee hours of the morning, literally just soaking up every single minute I can get. But I will have time to read some, obviously when we're traveling, and maybe a few minutes of downtime. So I went ahead and downloaded a few audiobooks on Libby and Hoopla to my phone, which I'll obviously have access to the entire time we are out at sea. So first up, and I think it's the highest on my priority list, is Belladonna. I'm not sure how to really say that word. I'm pretty sure it's belladonna. Somebody correct me. But I've been wanting to read this for a really long time and my hold finally came in. I think I have 10 days left on it. I'm kind of sad I won't be able to flip through the physical copy while reading just because of how gorgeous it is. But I do want to read the story before the audiobook goes away. Next, I think I'm going to download the audiobook to Daughter of the Pirate King and maybe the follow-up to this, which is something Siren Queen. There's really no better place to read this book on besides a cruise ship. So since I'm going to be out at sea and I figured this is going to be out at sea, I might as well take advantage of that. So you guys are probably going to laugh at me, but on Hoopla, I went ahead and downloaded Barbarian Mine, which is the 4th book in the Ice Planet Barbarian series. There's a reason why I downloaded this for this trip. One, the audiobook will be a super quick listen. I don't own the physical copies, even though I kind of want to. The covers are gorgeous, like the new illustrated editions. And secondly, I read the first 3 books in this series when my mom and I took a vacation to Disney World. So for some reason, the Ice Planet Barbarian series just gives me the vibes of traveling and creating adventures because it always takes me back to when I listened to these. So I figured it might be a fun airplane listen, or if I'm just relaxing on the ship somewhere. I'm just not sure how much time I'll actually have to read. I might go on Libby and see what other books they have available on audio, just so I'll have some options throughout the week. I know I'm not going to get to every single book I'm listing, but it's good to have options, and I need to download them now anyways because I obviously won't have that ability when I'm in the middle of the ocean. Good morning, vlog. It's currently like 8:30. I have to be ready by 9:30 today, which won't be a problem. I've been up since 7:30 for some reason. I literally couldn't tell you why though, but I don't have anywhere to go. My body this morning was like, wake up, it's time to go. Today is Friday and it's going to be a busy day. I gotta get all my stuff organized because once I leave my house, I'm not coming back for like the next 10 days. I'm gonna load up in the truck, go to work. My grandparents are coming up, and then I have a baseball game after work. When I'm at the game, my family's gonna go eat dinner and bring me something, and then afterwards I'm gonna go spend the night at my parents' house, so then we can leave early in the morning for Miami. Also, another thing, I bought like a stick, a tripod. I bought a tripod that's supposed to come today in the mail, as well as a glass screen protector for my camera screen. So I hope those get here before I have to leave, because those would be nice to take along with me. Can you tell it's early? Hey, sorry to bother you. Gur and Papa just said that they'll be in town. Also, I would like to say, looky. I've got a cookie. Hello friends, I have updates. This morning I ordered a coffee and they gave the cup to me cracked, so coffee proceeded to spill all over my dad's truck. And now my hands permanently smell like coffee because I was holding the cup like this as it was spilling into my hand. So that was not very fun. But my last minute Amazon purchases came. First up, I got this little camera tripod that I told you about this morning. Just put your camera right here and the legs go out so it can stand and then it can extend. I thought it was going to be able to extend farther if I'm being honest, but I think this will be fine. Next, I got these little glass screen protectors to put on my camera screen itself. We're gonna do that now and hopefully I don't mess it up. I'm truly terrified that I'm going to, because once you kind of do that, you either waste one or it's perfect. So let's see. I'm very proud of myself. I have the glass installed, no air bubbles. Looks fantastic. And I set up my tripod. We are ready for vacation.
I forgot something, but I can't think what it is.
Get my ass back in there. Hello.
Hello friends, I'm just hopping in here really fast to say a quick goodnight. Thank you so much for watching this little weekly and semi-reading vlog. I didn't read too much, but I did finish a book the week before I went on vacation, so that's definitely a win in my book. If I'm being honest with y'all, I've never been more excited to go somewhere warm than I have been tonight. I had a baseball game and then grabbed some Taco Bell for dinner because priorities. This baseball game was freezing. It was like 65 out, but the wind, I swear to God, dropped the temperature by like 15 degrees. Absolutely not. But we ended up winning the game, coming back from being down 6-14. We won it 15-14. That's a good game. The next thing you guys will end up seeing on this channel are my cruise/vacation vlogs. Look forward to that. I'm having to talk quiet because my grandparents are here and my parents are. My parents are just sleeping a wall over. My grandpa is sleeping in our hallway on a couch because he has a pinched nerve. My grandma's in the other bedroom. We have a house full here at my parents' house. I am currently in my childhood bedroom, which is under construction. They're getting new windows put in their house. It's a whole process, but we're okay. I have to get up bright and early in the morning, probably around 5 a.m. to catch an early flight over to Chicago. So needless to say, I'm going to wrap up this weekly and semi-reading vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya. Hello? Whoa. We'll see. Hair everywhere. Today was that'll be fun to look back on. Toodaloo.